Hello everyone and welcome. This is Christine with Pattercrafts, and today I am participating in the Handmade Happiness Case a Creator Hop. So I have chosen to case Valerie Powell from Val's Art Lounge. I'll leave a link to her channel and her Instagram in my description below. So I'm going to show you a quick pic of Val's card that I will be casing today. This is hers from a Dig It Out and Use It Up challenge. It's so cute. I am totally into cutesy cards, so let's take a look. So today I'm going to be using this stamp set from Lawn Fawn. It's called Rawr. I have had this for a very long time and I can't believe I haven't used it yet. Look how cute that little dinosaur is. And we have the sentiment that says Rawr means I love you in dinosaur. I'm also using a action wobbler. This is a mini action wobbler from Art Impressions, and I think it will fit my dinosaur. I've mostly die cut all my pieces today. I wanted to try to be a little ahead on my project. I'll be using the really rainbow paper pad from Lawn Fawn, some stitched rectangle dies from Simon Says Stamp. I'm going to be using a Grassy Border Die. This is from MFT, but I do not know if that is its official title, but it is a Grassy Border Die. Also using the square Stax 1 that I used to cut out my window, and I also used it to cut out a frame. So for the frame in my card, I'm going to be using that square die again. So let's go ahead and get that scored and get my card base completely ready. I am just going to put my pattern paper right on there so that way when I die cut my window, it's not going to be that difficult to line up. So we're just going to use my tape runner, add that to my card base. I'm also not really doing anything fancy. Like I'm not wrapping any ribbon around, I'm not using any foam tape, so it can go directly on. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that die again, take that over to my die cutting machine, and we're going to die cut the window. Now once I have that window all set, we are going to work on the inside. So Val made a scene on the inside of her card. It's super cute. She put a lot of effort into it. I probably won't be putting that as much effort into it, but I'm still going to make the scene on the inside of my card. So I did use the rectangle die and the Grassy Border die to make my grass, and I'm adding a blue sky with some of the Tumbled Glass Distress Oxide ink. I'm using the Oxide ink because I am just adding it straight to the card base, and I really don't think that the regular distress ink would blend well, and even the oxides didn't really like my card base. So once I have my sky and my grass done, I'm going to go ahead and stamp out my little dinosaur, and it worked out perfectly. I just used that piece that I cut out of the card base. So I've decided that I wanted my little dinosaur to be purple because there's some blues and greens going on all around that window, and I just wanted my dinosaur to stand out a little, so we are using some purples. I kind of dug out all of my purple markers because at this point of coloring, my hex chart is not in my craft room and I was too lazy to go get it. So I pulled out all of my purple markers. The thing with my purple markers is they don't tend to really go together and they can be somewhat hard to blend. I do find that to blend them, I definitely have to add one color all over the image. So I used my BV02 and I added that all over the image that was going to be purple. Then I'm just kind of using a V25, a V17, a BV08, and just kind of mixing and figuring out what's the best way to get some shadow on this little dino. I'm using some BG markers. So I'm using BG49 and BG72 for the little scales on her back. Once she is all colored, I am going to go ahead and fussy cut this. I used a little bit of the black Copic marker to go around the edge just to kind of hide any white spots that I may not have cut perfectly. Adding my frame with tape runner because I've been really messy with glue lately and I did not want to ruin my scene with glue. My tape runner, if you just kind of, if it rubs off really easily if you do it right away. So that is what I did. Adding my little dino with the Action Wobbler, and you can see a little tiny little part of it if you look really, really hard, but other than that, no one's really going to notice. So I stamped the little Rawr there, and now I'm adding my sentiment to the other side. I'm just kind of going in any which direction because I thought it'd be really fun. So once that is all done, I'm reaching for some enamel dots to finish this card off, and I also have to do a little bit of repair because I got some black ink on my card. So on the white spot, I just used a white gel pen to go ahead and cover that up. So that is my card for today. Thank you so very much for joining me. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more and you're not already, hit that subscribe button and check out Val's YouTube channel. The link's in the description below. Have a great day.